Number 2, fill this in on your outline. Pentecost produces unity. Not only does it give us purpose, but it produces unity. Many of you have heard me say this before. If there's no unity, there's no anointing. God is not going to anoint anything where there is disunity. But where there is unity, there is the anointing. One of the common criticisms concerning the baptism of the Holy Spirit is the fear that it is an experience that divides the church. Nothing could be further from the truth. The fact is, nothing unites the church more than the person, than the power, and the presence of the Holy Spirit. Nothing unites the church more than the person, the power, and the presence of the Holy Spirit in our lives. The first thing we notice about the people got baptized on that day was their unity. Acts 1 verse 12 identifies who these people were that were gathered in the upper room. Luke 1 verse 12 says, Then they returned to Jerusalem from the hill called the Mount of Olives on a Sabbath day walk from the city. When they arrived, they went upstairs to the room where they were staying. Those present, now check this out, were Peter, James, and Andrew, Philip and Thomas, Bartholomew, Matthew, James, the son of Alphaeus, and Simon the Zealot, Judas, the son of James. They all joined together constantly in prayer, along with the women. Women were baptized too. Along with the women and Mary, the mother of Jesus, and his brothers. It was the apostles. It was Jesus' mother, Mary. The women who followed Jesus and several other unnamed followers were there. These were the men and women from various backgrounds. They didn't live on the same block. They weren't from the same area. They didn't speak with the same accent. They didn't have the same dialect, but yet they were all there. And they had two things in common. They were all witnesses of the resurrection. They all witnessed with their eyes the risen Lord. And they were all waiting in response to Jesus' commandment. When he says, wait in Jerusalem. Some translations say, tarry there until you receive the gift that the Father has for you. So they're all witnesses to the resurrection, and they're all waiting for the same purpose, the same reason. Those are two things they had in common. They were men and women who simply wanted what God had promised for them. Luke further informs us that these disciples were together in one place. And not only are they there for one purpose, they're there in one physical place. More significant than the place is the position they were meeting. In one accord, we read in verse 1 of Acts chapter 2. In one accord. The NIV says that they were all together. The word Luke uses is the word, it's a Greek word, homothumadon. Homothumadon means with one mind together. Homothumadon means with one mind together. They were all together with one mind, with one common goal, in one place. More important than just a place was the position of their minds and their hearts. Look, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to do is this. Nobody forced these followers of Jesus to be together. They weren't forced. They were encouraged, but they weren't forced. They chose of their own accord to be together because they had a common cause. They had a common purpose. They had a common Savior, and they had a common desire. The day they had been waiting for finally came. And when it came, they were ready. Are you ready? Are you ready for the day you've been waiting for? That God would give you the power to live the life that He's called you to live. The fulfillment of the promises that He's made in your life. Are you ready? They were all together in one place doing exactly what Jesus had told them to do. They were praying and waiting for the Father's promise. They were praying and they were waiting for the Father's promise. Number 3 on your outline, fill this in. Pentecost empowers ministry. It empowers ministry. Again, I told you I'd be speaking a lot of Christianese. The baptism in the Holy Spirit is the primary empowering of God that every New Testament believer can experience. You know how important it is, as a minister of the Word, especially on a Sunday morning, you know, I know it's always a challenge to present this kind of a message, because I know we often have people that get skeptical. I was skeptical of the baptism of the Holy Spirit. I was so skeptical because of the way I was raised. When it came to speaking in tongues, I was raised in the Catholic faith. I went to Catholic elementary school, Catholic high school. I've got 12 years of Catholic education. And I was raised to believe that tongues was of the devil, until I began to read the Bible and realize, wait a minute, this took place after the outpouring of the Holy Spirit. And how important was the Holy Spirit in the life of the believer? Look, and it's so important that Jesus gave his followers this command. In Acts 1:5, he says, do not leave Jerusalem, but wait for the gift my Father promised. Now, that's how important the outpouring of the Holy Spirit is in our life. It was so important that Jesus tells his believers, do not leave Jerusalem, but wait for the gift my Father promised, which you have heard me speak about. For John baptized with water, but in a few days you will be baptized with the Holy Spirit. That's how important it is that we receive the baptism of the Holy Spirit. God wants you to be baptized. He wants you to be filled with his Holy Spirit. Those who say, well, you know what, I don't need to be baptized in the Spirit. Well, I believe we say that because we don't fully understand it. There are 2 benefits that derive from the baptism in the Holy Spirit. The first benefit is what God wants to do in you. There is something God wants to do in you. That's the first benefit of baptism in the Holy Spirit in our lives. It is what God wants to do in you. He wants you to experience a greater intimacy with him. We just got done doing an entire series on hearing the voice of God. All of that has to do with us having a greater intimacy with our Heavenly Father. To hear from him on a daily basis. He wants you to experience a greater intimacy. He wants to immerse you in his Holy Spirit. We witnessed last week 7 people getting baptized in water, completely immersed in water. We explain how we do that because it represents us dying to the old ways of life and rising to the newness of life in Christ. When we have our water baptisms here, those that we choose, those that we pray about and have, last week it was Pastor Mark and Melissa that ministered baptism in the baptismal. It is their job to make sure the entire body is immersed in water. That is what, you know, so those of us with a little rounded belly, we got to make sure the belly gets fully dumped. Amen. We don't need no island sitting there. It is their job to get completely immersed, to represent the full dying of ourselves and rising in new life. Now that's referred to the baptism of John. Jesus starts talking about the baptism of the Holy Spirit. So shouldn't we think that it's a complete immersion of the Holy Spirit in our life? And yet it's the same as the baptism of water where there's a complete immersion. There needs to be the complete immersion of the Holy Spirit in our life. And the first reason for it, the first reason it's there, his desire is that he immerse you so he can do something in you. It's indicated in Acts 1:5 where Jesus said, John baptized you with water, but you will be baptized with the Holy Spirit. The Greek word for baptism is baptismal. Baptismal, I know it doesn't sound like, you know, like I used to always try to speak in Spanish to my wife who speaks Spanish. And when I would say, hey, let's go in the car, you know, I would say, you know, El Carro. She would say, that's not Spanish. When I first read this many years ago that the word for baptism in Greek is baptizo, I went, then how come caro can't be the word for car in Spanish? But in all seriousness, I didn't make it up. It is just what the word is. In the Greek word for baptize is baptismo, which means to be literally immersed or covered over and saturated. This immersion is not a baptism into an experience or an impersonal force. Remember this, the Holy Spirit is a real person. He is a He, and He is a real person. He is part of the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. He is the third person of the Trinity. This means that the Lord's desire to baptize you with the Holy Spirit means that God wants He wants to immerse you with and in Himself. He wants to be in you. He wants to be in the places you haven't invited Him to yet. He wants to be in the place where you have illness. He wants to be in the place where you have struggle. He wants to be in you. Luke describes the scene in the upper room as this. It says, suddenly a sound like the blowing of a violent wind came from heaven and filled the whole house where they were sitting. They saw what seemed to be the tongues of fire that separated and came to rest on each of them. All of them were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other tongues as the Spirit enabled them. Pentecost can be summed up in one word: change. It can be summed up in one word, and that word is change. This outpouring affected both their spiritual awareness and their physical senses at the same time. We find here three areas of change that the Holy Spirit brought onto the believers in the upper room. The first, you may want to write this down somewhere, is that they began to hear God-inspired sounds. They began to hear God-inspired sounds. The first thing that changed in their life. Suddenly the sound, like the blowing of a violent wind, came from heaven and filled the whole house where they were sitting. So the first change had to do with what they were able to hear. The other change took place is that they began to see God-inspired sights. They heard God-inspired sounds. Now they begin to hear or see God-inspired sights. Not only were they hearing, not only was their hearing and their sight affected, but look at it, it says, but fire then came to rest upon each one of them as they were all literally filled with the Holy Spirit. As I looked at this again and again, the fire fell from heaven and separated to rest on each person in the room. Their entire existence was saturated by God. But check this out. This was not a single flame for all to share. Notice that. There wasn't one flame for all to share. But this seems to be a God-designed personal embrace from heaven for each of them to experience. Each person had an equally powerful, intimate encounter with the Holy Spirit. The tongues of fire says that they saw rested on each of them. This wasn't one flame for all of them. This was individual flames for each of them. Because the power of the Holy Spirit is meant for all of us, not just some of us. They were all, the Scripture tells us, filled with the power of the Holy Spirit. Every one of them. Should it then be any surprise that they spoke God-inspired words? They first heard God-inspired sounds, saw God-inspired sights, and then began to speak God-inspired words. I've been asked many times, do I have to speak in tongues? My answer is no, you don't have to. But you didn't. You don't have to, but you get to. Speaking in tongues is a marvelous privilege, or should I say speaking in a prayer language, is a marvelous privilege for the Spirit-filled believers. Understand this, that this speaking that took place in the upper room was then and is now the initial evidence of baptism of the Holy Spirit. It's what took place in this upper room. I'm not making this up. I'm just reading the account to you that you could read in Acts chapter 2 yourself. It is the initial sign that something physically changed in their life. And all of a sudden they're operating in a power that's beyond their ability. On the day of Pentecost, all of them were filled with the Holy Spirit, began to speak in other languages. Different languages is what's written in the Holman Christian Standard Bible. As the Spirit enabled them, the Spirit of God gave them the ability to speak in another language. They didn't go to school to learn it. Look, if I were going to try to speak in Spanish purposely, I'm still saying El Paro to my wife. When I say, ándale, rápido, El Paro. That is not a Holy Spirit-filled moment. That's me trying to force myself to speak a language I do not know. There are a few things I know in a couple of different languages. Sprechen Sie Deutsch, stellen Sie nach, Heilige Nacht. Ungeschlecht einscheinbar. Nur beschreiben Sie Heilige Nacht. Now that may sound, oh wow, look at Pastor speaking in tongues. No, that is Silent Night, Holy Night in German. And I learned that when I was in school. Now it might sound like I know something when I say it. That's not a baptism of the Holy Spirit. That's me reciting a phrase that I know. These men began to speak something they never learned in a language that they never went to school for. That's amazing. How God just gave them an ability beyond themselves to speak something. And we know this is true from the account of the people that are there. Like, oh, wait a second. These guys are all Galileans, man. How come I hear him in my own language? I got to share a story now. I hope my wife doesn't mind this. You don't mind me. My wife cannot roll her R's. She's one of the only Spanish-speaking people I know that cannot roll her R's. She cannot roll her R's. And we make fun of her all the time in our house because it comes out like we'll sit around the table and we'll roll our R's. But when the Spirit of God comes upon her and she starts speaking in her prayer language, guess what? She rolls her R's. Isn't that amazing? She cannot do it. If her life depended on it right now, she's not going to roll her R's.
Let's see.
What she is sensitive to the Holy Spirit and allows the Holy Spirit to take over, she's able to roll her R's. That's amazing. That's the power of God to do something beyond our own ability.
You're not falling asleep here.
On the day of Pentecost, all of them were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other languages. In fact, George, do me a favor. Let's put those scriptures up there. I want you to see what's taking place, because this is not just this one-time event. Acts 2, verse 4, all of them were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other tongues as the Spirit enabled. Go to the next scripture, George. This is Acts chapter 10. While Peter was still speaking these words, now this is after the day of Pentecost, Peter is still ministering in the power of the Holy Spirit. It says, while Peter was still speaking these words, the Holy Spirit came on all who heard. Are you hearing me today? Are you hearing this? Okay. Because Peter was speaking, and the power of the Holy Spirit came on all who heard the message. The circumcised believers who had come with Peter were astonished that the gift of the Holy Spirit had been poured out even on the Gentiles, for they heard them speaking in tongues and praising God. Amen. This is quite a few days after the outpouring of the Holy Spirit. George, go to the next one, will you please? Acts chapter 19, verse 6 and 7. When Paul placed his hands on them, the Holy Spirit came on them, and they spoke in tongues and prophesied.